Well, welcome back. A new report is highlighting the need for city-run food pantries. According to the poverty-fighting organization Robin Hood, 11% of working New Yorkers now need a food pantry to be able to eat, compared to just 5% back in 2019. For more on how you can help is Executive Director of the New York Common Pantry, Stephen Grimaldi, and Board Chair Margie Sung. Good to have you both here with us. So, Stephen, I'm going to talk with you first about this. We keep hearing about food insecurity rising in New York City. We've talked about it in New Jersey the last couple of months as well. What are you seeing? I mean, we see these numbers. Back in 2019, the number was less than it is now, but why do we still could see this rise in food insecurity? Yeah, at the pantry, we've seen huge rises each of the last 5 years, actually, and in this past year, 17% increase in the number of individuals served. There's a lot of reasons for that. Yeah. Enhancements after COVID, like tax credits and the SNAP benefits, and those things really helped address especially childhood poverty. We're seeing more and more people now they're playing by the rules, working hard, just cannot make ends meet because of the wage structure. And that's got to surprise you, Margie, when you hear something like that. People that are actually working, they're earning a living, but they're still having a hard time getting enough food on the table to feed a family. I know volunteerism is obviously key in getting people to donate and getting the word out so people know that food insecurity is such a big issue. How do you cover all of those bases? And how tough a job is that? It's absolutely, it's a labor of love for all the volunteers. We had over 12,000 volunteers to do all these hours of work. We have 3 locations that require 20 to 30 volunteers per day, and so we have lots of shifts. CBS has been a great partner with us because, as you say, better together. Yeah. You come and volunteer with us, and it is better together. And when people do come, there's a really great feeling of joy and value sharing, so hopefully that gets people to come back and help us more. You know, I was there last year around this holiday season, and again, you go back and it's one of the most rewarding days of your calendar year when you see not only the help that everyone is just working tirelessly to provide for these people that need it. What are some of the other services that people come to the Common Pantry? What can they expect? So when people come, we screen them through a resource calculator, so we understand what their needs are. We can get them benefits. We can try to stabilize their households by bringing in other supports. And of course, nutrition education is a big part of what we do as well. And then for the homeless, showers, haircuts, laundry, state IDs, get them housing. So we have a lot of different services depending on what your needs are. So many different tentacles involved here, and it's so much work. And that's why you thank not only yourselves, but the volunteers and the people that you can get to help. What was Thanksgiving like? I know that's just obviously a few weeks past, but what was that like as far as the food distribution and the show of support from the general population? I mean, the anticipation of Thanksgiving is just, it's like training for a marathon. Yeah. And we're storing so much food you can't imagine. We distributed over 10,000 turkeys, 2,000 chickens. We had Thanksgiving lunch for almost 500 people. These are numbers that are bigger than we've ever seen before. But there is joy in the air when we do it. People are very thankful and grateful. And I'll pose this question to both of you to see the response and the reaction from people when you are able to put this food or whatever, whether it's a bag to go or whether it's a hot meal or a shower, as you said, it's got to be. It's amazing. There was a woman in our Choice Pantry Bronx locations who took me aside and said, "I'm cooking for my family this year. I'm going to cook this year. It's been a few years." So she was it was joyous. And to Margie's point, we do see that people are very, very grateful. Margie, for people who are watching right now, what's the plea to them? What do you say to the folks out there that say, you know what, either I want to get involved or what can I do? You should try it. Just come once to volunteer at our food bank or any food bank that's local to you if it's not convenient, and you bring a friend. Yeah. Come with a group. That's how I started volunteering. My group of minions, we go once a month, and you come out exhausted, but you're full of joy. You sleep really well that night. Yeah, it's a good exhaustion. It's a good exhaustion, and we need volunteers all year round, not just at the holiday season, but we can use you anytime after the holidays are over. It's funny, we did something a couple of weeks ago where we were raising turkeys with the New Jersey Food Bank, and we call it the Season of Giving. And the one thing that I've said the last couple of years, it shouldn't just be a season. That season should be a year-round thing, not just around the holidays, because so many people really do need the help of others. Absolutely. Thank you both for the work you do. Continue to do. Thank you.